And you went right with it.
I was right.
No, you wasn't.
I rewatched that segment 50 times over the last couple of days. And you said, I said that's a trap game. Trap game? You was like so adamant that we was gonna go into Salt Lake City and dust them off.
Yeah.
And we got dusted.
Every game for the Knicks is the trap game. Oh my God, man. These niggas drive me crazy, man.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Ralph agrees. Hey, Ralph.
Word.
I guess we starting off with that. Let me just change the background real quick, because you know who I be.
Big Baby Sports in the building.
Big Baby. Not that other one. He's busy. You know that one.
Ball suckers. You know the drill. Head fake. You already know.
And the man who always thinks he's right until he comes to the light. We live.
Big Flea. Show some fucking respect, man. Show respect to the Don, man.
This nigga fish, man.
I can't even see the comments yet. You don't know what this is.
Knicks Rehab.
First of all, no, you was not right. Flea.
Tell me how it was.
Who plays trap games? Do the Atlanta Hawks play trap games?
The term trap game comes up when you're on a winning streak and you go into a building thinking that you're going to win and you come out with a loss because you're not playing up to your potential. Just for some more clarity, we were on a 4-game winning streak. We walked in there off a 2 nights rest. It wasn't like we was tired. 2 nights rest and got thumped. The game was over at halftime. Like, all right, but I never know what I'm talking about. I go in the comments. I go look, right? I go scour the comments on YouTube and see how many people just kick my back in religiously, right? It's crazy. Flee this, flee that. I got a lot of Frank Stan invitations for niggas, but I leave it alone, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
Y'all know what this is, man. Knicks Rehab, we back at it again. Didn't I tell you, mother lovers? Are you expecting a championship? Do Cleveland play trap games? Do the Celtics play trap games?
You talk to me, doing, OG? You see this behavior?
No, listen. This is where it came from. What in the world? If you play no defense, what is a trap game? The Utah Jazz, the Atlanta Hawks. What are the bum ass teams could beat us? They could all beat us. Y'all sitting there talking about, yo, any given night. Do the Celtics go in there? Yo, any given night you can lose a basketball game. No, they smoking. That's what do you expect to happen every night? Tonight is Karl Anthony Towns. Has he been checked into play? I'll look it up while you guys chime in. I don't expect anything to be a trap game. There's no way we got to bring it every single night in order to win a game. We can't take anyone lightly. And them great teams ain't saying that. I wasn't saying that in January.
Yes, the great teams are. This is basketball. This is basketball.
That's politics.
What are you talking about? This is basketball.
Let's get some clear. There is no great team today. So don't use that word loosely like that. Yeah, you can do that all you want. There is no great team today.
Do you? So if we go to Cleveland, you expect to win?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Out of here, man. You do not.
What are you talking about?
You gonna put the bet that they're gonna win. You put $100 on it.
Yes. The Knicks beat Cleveland?
Come on.
Yes.
Man. This is what I'm talking about.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having faith in your team? I was just saying that you can't go into Utah downplaying to the level of your competition. If you do that, you're gonna lose. That's what happened.
You think that's downplaying? That's who we are. We don't. Yo, you went in there. What you say? This is the prophetic flea. What he was right about. And he wants gold for this. He wants diamonds, everything in the world. Colin Sexton's going to come in here and have a career night. He did not. But can we not expect that?
He had 25. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He had a good. He had a
That's
great
not
night.
a career night.
Why you make that face?
Played
Played
great defense. Okay, not a career night. His career high is 41. I looked it up. Okay, Raymond. You want to know what his career high is? His career high is 41 points. But he had a great night against us the other night. Markkanen looked like the all-star that he is. John Collins had a double-double probably in the first half.
6 plays in double digit.
Their whole starting 5 was in double digits. They out-rebounded us. They shot 50% from the field, 55% from 3. We played like garbage.
So we didn't expect that. We don't expect this from every team from now on. Like I seen it from the Hawks. I seen it from the Wizards. I see every team. We can't stop nobody, bro. Ricochet had a career high against us. Who's the other guy that had a career high?
We've already had career highs against us. That's been going on before we was born. That ain't nothing.
Nah. It wasn't going on the last couple of years like that. That wasn't going on like that.
Bro, from Mike to Cole, everybody have career nights against us. That's nothing new.
Nah, hold on. You talking about legendary Hall of Fame. You talking about a rookie. This kid Collins is a backup he's about to be a 6-man on a good team. Markkanen, we respect that he ain't all NBA because he ain't no damn max player either. They overpaid his ass, but he still smoked us. But this is gonna be what's gonna happen when you have this kind of team. Yo, Brunson and Cat really trash on defense. But Brunson is garbage. Brunson is garbage on defense.
There you go. You saying things we already know. Talk about your 2 guys that every time we play against good teams, they get Kentucky Fried Chickened up. Talk about your guys. Yeah, you can do all that all you want.
Who do you want to bring up right now? Because that's the one you want to avoid. That's the elephant in the room. The best player on the Knicks for the calendar year of 2024
is who?
Has been one man. You know who it is. You know who it is. Ever since he got here, talking about championship.
Right now, the best player on the Knicks is Cat. Stop it.
When I see a guy that gives it on both ends, pause. That's my guy. Shout out to Kenny Anderson.
All right, can I ask y'all a question? All jokes aside.
Hold on. Before we go to the obvious, OG Anunoby's having an incredible year, bro. That dude's been down 60 in that game. And you talking about on defense? What you want him to do on defense?
Go ahead, Flea.
No, collective. Like you want to. Like I'm on a different end with both of y'all. You want to blame our entire defense on 2 guys that have a bunch of hype behind them because they're great defenders. Our sole defense can't be put on the backs of Bridges and OG. We have to be collectively as a team better defensively. We can't just turn our hat because Brunson doesn't even look like he's trying out there on defense. It's not about being bad. You don't even look like you're trying. There's numbers that support Cat doesn't protect the rim. There's numbers that support that. People are shooting 91% around the rim when Cat is there as the opposing defender. That's not good. So we could talk about how bad OG and Bridges have been, but our entire team is bad on defense right now. Everybody.
As great as Cat, maybe you could explain this to me, Flea, better than me, AllBall. Because we're not talking about 2 great offensive players. We're talking about 2 super skilled offensive players in Cat and Brunson. And especially with Brunson, we're talking about footwork. Then you see Trae Young, John Moran a lot of times. What is it about them that they don't? It's a totally different skill, I'm guessing, on defense to actually get your footwork together and know what place to be at. Even though you know what place you're trying to put the defense in to get them out of position. How come you don't know you're out of position on defense if you're Brunson or Cat?
Because nobody ever asked them to play defense.
That's it? Really?
I can't call it. Defense is about effort. It's about actually wanting to. Not allowing yourself to get screened. Fighting over screens. Knowing where you at, where the ball is and where your man is. It's like simple shit like that. Brunson gets lost. Cat gets lost. A lot of our other guys get lost too. I've seen Bridges out there lost. this year.
Could I ask you a question, old boy? Do you think? Because remember, Brunson and Cat, they could tell you what to do on offense. Yo, I'm right here. Nah, move. No, set the pick. No, get out of here. Don't set the pick. They could command the offense. They could be very vocal. But on defense, it feels like if you OG Hart, Bridges at this point, we'll get to him in a second. But the other guys could tell Josh Hart, because a lot of times I see him on the back line, Flea. Brunson don't even look like, oh, should I switch? And Hart's like, yo, stay on him. You can see him going, yo, get out of here. What are you doing? Or stay or go with him. Let's switch. It's like, again, in football, the middle linebacker, he's usually the quarterback of the defense. He's the one commanding the shouldn't Brunson and Cat, is there somebody else that got to tell him on the court, yo, you got to listen to us? And is that a confusion there? Like these are the defensive captains, and they're not getting their point across. Or they're not allowed to get their point across because Brunson and Cat ain't used to that.
Well, I mean, for me, you know, we know when we got Brunson and Cat, they don't play defense. They can't play defense. They're not the only players in the NBA that can't play defense. You can't name right now 15 good defenders in the NBA.
That's not true.
That's my opinion. You could laugh what you want. That's my opinion. When we say good or great, I don't know where the bar is at. But can guys defend? Yes. But are guys like hanging their hat on defense, like the Ron Artests in other world and the Bruce Bowens, and we go on and on and on? No. The early Kawhi Leonards? No. I don't see none of that in the NBA. That's why the game's so high scoring. So I don't want to sound like I'm defending Brunson because I'm a Brunson guy. He can't play defense. He's a horrible defender. I can admit that. But we know that already. So that's like beating a dead horse. Once again, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. Those are our defenders until Mitchell Robinson and Precious come back. All I'm saying is I'm not saying you have to stop guys from not getting points. The wings and the guards kill us every night. Every night. And OG and Bridges supposed to be guys that can guard 1 through 4. Bridges should be able to guard 1 through 3. OG should be able to guard 2 through 4. So for me, I don't want, and Flea, you're correct. I'm not going to solely put all the defensive blame on 2 guys. But come on, man, between them 2 and Thibs being defensive minded, and for us to be this bad on defense, to get the finals, how are we going to make it to the playoffs and be competitive in the first round, depending on who we play against?
You talking
like, come
now.
on, man.
You talking now.
Come on, man.
You
Come on.
talking truth now. You talking
so
truth.
if the coach is the defensive head coach, and we got so-called 2 of the top 5 best defenders in the NBA, as far as on the wing position, how are we just bad on defense? So is that because of Brunson and Cat? Nah. Them 2 guys and have some popcorn, skimmy. Them 2 guys in Thibs, nah, man, that's on them. That's on them. Simple and plain. I'm not putting this on Cat because we knew Cat can't play defense. We know Brunson can't play defense. Not putting that on them. Nah, it's too many times, too many games. Defensively, we are horrific and can't stop nothing. Literally can't stop a nosebleed.
I want to push back on that, Flea, because the Bridges thing is outrageous already. I text y'all, you would thinking I'm bugging. Yo, Thibs had enough of Bridges? So I caught the end of the 4th quarter when I was texting y'all, and I went and watched the rest of the game. But like, bro, at this, like, I got to a point 2 weeks when I was like, yo, I don't even expect you to play defense. Like, show me something on the offensive end. But what's like defensively? What isn't he doing? What is not Bridges not doing that you see that stands out to you, Flea?
I'm gonna first say this. I feel like the nights Mikal Bridges doesn't shoot the ball well, he doesn't play on the defensive end, or the type of effort that he needs to give on the defensive end, he doesn't give. He shot 3 for 15 against Utah. Like you said, Thibs had to make the decision. Like, he's just not playing well. So I gotta ride. He was riding with campaign down the stretch of the Utah game. Riding with campaign because Bridges just couldn't shoot the ball well. And from what I'm seeing, he starts lacking confidence and then starts going through the motions on the defensive end. Right. It starts getting in his head. So I would much rather him, the way OG is playing on the offensive end right now, the way he's playing, I would much rather Bridges lean into getting back to that defensive mindset, letting your offense come as your defense, takes it. Like, don't get into this shit where, like, you got to shoot your way into a game. You're not that guy. You're not a shooter that you like to shoot your way out of, starting 0 for 5. He's not him. 3 for 15? Nah. Hell no. At this point, stop shooting, start getting to the rim, get to the free throw line, something like that. Like, you're not a shooter that's going to shoot your way out of a little slump. So I don't schematically, and for me, it's nothing. He's still very capable of being a guy that could go get stops. I just see that he's lacking confidence when he's not hitting shots. And something got to happen where he got to get out of that mindset of, they brought me here to be one of the guys offensively. We did, but through the first 15 games, OG has been more consistent on the offensive end than you have. So let's balance it a little bit and, get after it on defense and let OG be the guy that they look to when they need, we got to sacrifice at this point. Everybody does.
I'm not going to gloat about my guy just yet. I think Bridges, he's overthinking on defense, and I just think he's weak. I don't know if the jig is up. I don't see to get around picks. Like, Brunson gets around picks better than him sometimes. That's the weird part. Brunson's problem is that he just goes under too much. But Bridges, I really believe that because it's going to, like, this era is already too hard to play defense. The era is way too hard to play defense. The rules are not for you, none of that stuff. And then if you don't have the players on that can really work with you on the defensive end, that makes it even harder. But Bridges, this is shocking. I didn't expect him to be this bad. I think AllBall is right with that. He's just dead wrong about OG. OG's been the one consistent on both ends. It's tough to cover the whole damn half court when you're on the defensive end. Bridges ain't helping at all. Who the hell else could we say is helping? Nobody. Bridges on the switch is food. I never expected that. And then on the offensive end, to be honest, the offensive end, I'm really shocked at more. I seen him be way better than this before on the offensive end. Like the turnaround shots, we saw the mid-range field goal percentage and all that, but it's just the plays that they're running. We don't see the plays running for them. And again, we're gonna sound like beating a dead horse again, AllBall. Hate to break it to you, but Thibs was not meant to coach a team like this. He's gonna need Mitchell Robinson and Precious back because he needs to slow the ball down. We're still playing at a slow pace. And for I don't know if that lends to Bridges overthinking. Maybe Bridges needs to be. Remember, he played with Phoenix, Chris Paul and them. He played with the Nets, where they were just going up and down. I didn't know what the hell they was doing over there. I think the pace has to be increased for his damn sake because he looks lost.
I'm just trying to figure out, are guys here with us to win a championship, or are you just here to get the money? Like I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Because we're not playing nowhere near close to championship basketball. We are trying to bring a title to New York City. And I don't know if these guys understand that. Yeah, it's all fun and games, the garden and the crowd and all the love. But what if we don't make the playoffs? So I'm just trying to figure out, OG, why did you, re-sign for the max? Bridges, okay, we brought you over here to Villanova Knicks. Cat, we traded for you. Brunson, you've been here now. You understand the magnitude. Do y'all really want to win a championship? Or do y'all just want to be popping in New York City? I don't know what's going on no more, but I'm going to repeat it. Two guys that we brought over here to defend a defensive-minded head coach, and we are horrific on defense. Everybody we play against, not even superstars or all-stars or stars, regular guys have career nights against us. This is every game. So in my mind, every game is a trap game. We can literally lose every game we play. It's ridiculous. No, it's but we can also win every game. It's like we don't know. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But it's too much. It's too much Mr. Hyde. It's too much. It's too much. In 16 games, we are 9-7. I am not cool with that. We should be 11-5. something like that, I would take 12-4. Nah. And I'm starting to get a little nervous because we could definitely be a playing team. Milwaukee is starting to get it together. It takes one of them other teams to get a big trade. Ben Carroll will be coming back. Like, come on, man. Come on. So for me, I don't want to blame it on solely those two guys, Flea, but that's what they're here for. They're not here for offense. I don't care how great OG and Mitchell Ross and Mikal Bridges play offensively, which, of course, I want them to play well offensively, but we need defense. And those guys are our defenders that we got to hang our hat on. We all know already. Brunson the Cat can't play D. That's not a secret. We know that. So we got to rely on others to kind of cover that up. I know that's not fair, but that's what being a great defender is.
I just don't expect it. And then now with the Jazz, I'm trying to check if they said I haven't seen anything lately about the Karl Anthony Towns. And moving right along to the Denver Nuggets. This again another high altitude game. They top 5 in the league in offense, and this is without Aaron Gordon. They missing Aaron Gordon. They were missing Jamal Murray. They're missing pieces too. Ain't no excuse for them. They got it solid as a rock. For years, I heard Joker can't play defense. I think that is now a lie. You not saying he's
think on defense too.
I can't say that. They smoked the Lakers. And they've been beating teams down.
They're in the bottom half of the D.
He's terrible on defense.
They're on the bottom half.
Come on, bro.
That's why they're inconsistent as well. Go look at the wins. Go look at the teams that they've beat. Go look at the teams that they've lost to. Like I'm looking at them. Joker's playing out of his mind right now, which is why they're even still staying afloat. With missing Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson is growing up. That kid is like
averaging a block. He's averaging a block per game.
Right, averaging 10 points. Right, you know what I'm saying. He looks. I like what I've seen from him. Everything about Russell Westbrook he's done this year has been excellent. Everything. You could be mad. You could make that face all you want. He has. You could try to force and try to make it seem like it's not, but he has. He's played well.
We talk about all the aging legends that are on their way out. We give LeBron props, give Steph Curry props, give all these other guys props. Russ has always just been Russ. We've seen the 12 points, whatever it is. Fix that face all ball because first of all you disrespect the OG,
career
and then Russell Westbrook had a triple double.
He's shooting a career high from 3 right now. Career high from 3. So he's helping that team. So
he had one triple double. So now we gotta give him props. He's Mr. Triple Double man. So what are you talking about?
Aaron Gordon is out. He was a stick man.
Well. I'm saying he's playing well.
He's not just playing well. He's in his mid-30s. Everybody else, you want to bring out the loudspeaker, make a breaking news about everybody else. But Russell Westbrook, I always got criticism for him. I always got smoke for Russell Westbrook. But from what I've been seeing,
what is he averaging? Can you pull up? What is he averaging?
11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, something like that.
Since this guy went down, remember you had to fill in for Jamal Murray. You had to fill in for Joker when Joker was out.
I gave you what he's
averaging.
Right, but your man is over here trying to sell it to me. I ain't asked who went down or what's going on. I just asked what he averaging. That's all I asked. And I have no response to somebody averaging 11. Sorry.
I got a response with somebody who's they won 4 straight.
If a nigga's averaging 11 points and it's helping his team win, then I don't know what to tell you.
It's better than Bridges averaging 15. Ain't helping us do jack. Better than that. Stroud out there.
11, 6, and 4, right? He's playing well. I know.
What's OG averaging?
Nigga had 2 good games. Yeah. Don't get out of here with that shit, man.
Have you watched Russell Westbrook at all?
Yeah. Yes. He's okay. I'm talking about the game. Listen, the game's beyond. What are you talking about? I be watching.
He didn't answer the question. He said, "Do you watch?" He goes, "The game's beyond."
I said, "The game's beyond."
Bro, the nigga had 2 good games, man. I'm not giving that nigga props for having 1 triple double when he averaged 4 in a row or some shit.
He's in 35 for 3.
That dude, Jamal Murray, was out for a couple of games. They put Russell in the starting lineup. They won games. I don't need Russell Westbrook to be 30, 20, and 10 anymore. If he, all people did was talk about how horrible of a basketball player he was for the last 5 seasons. If the dude is playing well, I'm gonna say he's playing well. That's it. We can move on from him.
Yeah, especially in the Mile High with a team like that. Every time he goes to a new team, he usually does well. The only team he doesn't do well with was the Lakers. That's really the only team I ain't seen Russell Westbrook do, Russell Westbrook teams with. But everybody
Yo, he
else,
played his whole career. He played with damn near the best player in the world. So yeah, he played with KD, LeBron, now Joker. At one time, Bradley Beal when he was averaging 30, James Harden. Like, come on, bro. We seen him on his own. Stop it. Dirt.
he went to the playoffs.
I
You
know.
saw-
I know. Yeah, I know.
Dirt.
What happened in the playoffs? First round, what? Sweep or 5 games, something like that?
Tell me somebody else on that team besides Russell Westbrook. Hurry up.
Paul
Hurry up.
George?
I ain't
Hurry
going
up.
through
No,
all that.
hurry up. The
Nah,
first
I ain't
year he
going through all
played.
that.
You can't, because
I'm
you
not
can't.
going through all that.
Yo,
I
Flea,
could. I'm not. I don't want to. 'Cause
Flea, the game.
Listen.
Flea, the game's beyond.
Look, here y'all go. Yeah.
Nah, that was
Y'all
crazy.
can do that all y'all want.
What
Yeah.
you mean? Well, hold on. So, but the whole point is that we're missing players. We've been missing players. Denver's missing players, and they're not missing the beat. I thought they were done after
got
that
the
first
best
game
player
with
in the
OKC.
world, man.
Slow down, though, Fabian. They got the same record we got. Like, they're not doing nothing. They do. Look it up. They're not doing nothing spectacular right now.
No.
They got the same record we have. I'm just saying Joker is playing out of his mind, and Russell Westbrook has been playing well. But I'm not about to say Denver. Denver's not winning the championship this year.
Based on what? Like healthy?
Healthy, they're not. No.
Okay.
No. And from what I see, what do I know? But I'm just saying, from what I see, no, I don't think they win the championship. Not them.
Denver's in 6th place. They're 9-6. Their last 10 games, they're 7-3. Our last 10 games, we 6-4. It's about the same. 6-4, 7-3. Their last
great.
5.
They playing great though. Russell, they playing great.
Listen, man.
Russ has been phenomenal. For what y'all say he's not, he's been great for them.
Okay.
Just to be missing a guy. Like, remember, they lost all the other role players too. And for Joker to come in there, a new lineup. If I'm gonna give Brunson props for having 3 different lineups in 3 different seasons and still being Brunson, I'm gonna give Joker his props, and I'm definitely gonna make sure Mike Malone gets his props and making sure the Denver Nuggets are ready to play for separating themselves from the Lakers for the time being. And again,
they own the Lakers.
Yeah, Joker does own.
They own the Lakers. They start playing. They start toying with them. Russ is out there. Can you pull up Legends Productions?
He's in there.
Is that Grove or Graves?
Grove.
Big shout out Grove Money. Chill, my dude. Let these two cook. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, see? Niggas be talking that bullshit.
He got X'd out. White Legends is in the building.
Who?
He said, "Pull up the Legends thing." Oh, I think he's talking about when he said, "Boom." Your man Russ is crazy. But y'all, you guys were talking all this tough stuff about the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz ain't got nothing about the Denver Nuggets. What do you expect to happen today?
Let me slow down. I expect us to win. I expect Joker to play out of his mind. So, I mean, for me, I'm not surprised. Like I said, I agree with what Flea said. You know, Denver's playing okay basketball. You know, they ain't, like you said, you read the record. Joker's the best player in the world. And we know he makes everybody around him better. So it's not surprising that they're holding the fort down. Now, if Joker was gone, and then you have Westbrook with Murray and Aaron Gordon, and they doing this, then I would be like, oh, wow. But they still got the Joker. And in the league today where the floor spread, there's literally no defense. Come on, man, you got the best player in the world. I expect you to win some games. Like Charles Barkley always said, I'm going to get a game. So when you're a superstar and you're the best player in the world, at least top 2, 3, you should be able to win a couple games by yourself because the Joker is that good. So for me, you know, tonight, it's going to be a tough one. I expect us to win, but it's going to be tough because once again, listen, man, Joker, man, man, that kid is so good, it's ridiculous. Cat definitely can't guard him. You know, I don't know if they're going to try to mix it up and let Sims run around with him or put OG on him, but then, you know, he going to put him in the post. So tonight is real tricky. You know, we might have to have them games where you just got to let Joker get 40, but you can't let him have 30, 15, and 15, where everybody gets involved and guys knocking down shot. but today is a very important. You know what, man? Every game for us is important, man. Because not seriously, Fleet, always kind of brings us to ground level because I'm always jumping out the window and exaggerating everything. But he said it, and I think you said it also, Fabian, before the season started or early in the season, which is still early. What if we're a playing team? What if we don't make the playoffs? And Fleet say this all the time. Brunson, I need to see you do it again. So far, he hasn't done it again for a third year. So, every game is important, especially to be able to win and compete against the good teams. So if we ain't going to compete and look good against the good teams and be in these games and keep getting blown out, but tonight I'm expecting us to win, but I'm expecting the Joker to have a hell of a night. But I'm not surprised with Denver because, like Fleet said, it's not like they 13-3. And like I said, we got the best player in the world. I expect you to win some games. Joker's the best player in the world. I'm not arguing with nobody about that. And it's crazy. He might have been the best player in the world for the past 6-7 years, bro. Real talk.
He should have got MVP. He should have got MVP last year or the 2 years ago or whatever that was when Embiid got. He should have 4
in a row.
Like
shit is ridiculous.
He shouldn't. I think Embiid should have won the year before that he got it, and then but he still should. I think he's at where he's at. He got 3 or 4.
He got three out of the last 4. 2 in a row.
4.
Yeah,
right, 2 straight. Then Embiid, and then him last year.
But welcome to the party, AllBall. Like Joker's been this dude. Just who you said, when you were a top 2 or 3 guy, and I guess that goes back to the Knicks. We ain't got no top 2 or 3 guy in the league. And this is what happened.
And to some people, we ain't got a top 10 guy. You know how people are, and
y'all saw that top 10 list?
From ESPN?
Damn, I should have sent it to y'all. I know I messed up. I didn't send it to y'all. But there's
From
a top
ESPN?
I don't believe it's ESPN, Fabian, but there's a top 10 list out there right now that has Franz Wagner ranked higher than Spider, Ant-Man,
wow,
and Devin Booker. Right now, there's a list out there that has Franz Wagner. There's a list out there that has Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson in the top 10 right now.
That's right.
Who made that list for Franz Wagner? That was Fox News,
bro. If I was to jump off, I know I don't want to jump, mess up the broadcast, but I wish I would. I messed up and I didn't send it to y'all. But there's a list right now that has Franz at like 11, but ahead of Mitchell.
Hold on, Donovan Mitchell not top 10 in anybody's list today. Is crazy.
It's bogus. That's bogus. Like currently, right now, he has to be top 10. Wherever you find a place for him, find a place.
Yo, I remember I'm biased. Franz is my guy, man. Franz is my guy, but you can't. Donovan Mitchell for the coach to tell him, yo, dial it back. I'm gonna dial it back, and then we go crazy. The Cavs went bananas, and Donovan Mitchell's dialing it back. He's not going full throttle. Yo, you know when I knew the Cavs wasn't playing any games? When Donovan Mitchell was after the game, I think we talked about it. And he apologized, like, yo, my bad. I was trying to get a triple-double. Almost with the game up, y'all.
He was hunting us, yeah.
Yeah, but we usually see that, and they losing. Russell Westbrook was stat hunting when they were losing. Donovan Mitchell was stat hunting because they're having fun out there. He's trying to hit his parlay or something. Like, that's
fully healthy too, though.
Yes.
But they fully healthy. Let's not making no excuses. But they fully healthy.
So, so then is that argument a little bit closer than you? Well, everybody's saying on the screen right now, AllBall, Franz Wagner, they're not fully healthy. They're missing it.
Franz Wagner ain't no fucking 11 best player in the NBA. No, man, get out of here with that, man. Good player, on the verge of being a real good, probably / great player. He ain't no top 11. Come on, man, stop. Not doing that.
He's doing that.
He's playing well. He's playing well, but to have. Listen to the 3 guys that he's ahead of right now. He's not better than those 3 guys right now.
It was Mitchell and
it's Spider, Ant-Man, and Booker. He's not better than them. Individual players, he's not better than those 3 guys.
Hey, man, he's a better defender than all of them.
He's not a better basketball player than all 3 of them. He's not.
That's cool. Better defender than all of them. All of them. I don't know if Donovan Mitchell could take that team Orlando and do that. Listen, man.
Bro, we've seen
whatever y'all want about the German Ruger.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell take a bunch of teams. Franz Wagner has done this for a week. 3 weeks tops.
Thank you.
Slow down.
All right, let's change it from 7 days, 21 days. Franz just had a bad slump last year.
He's
Came
done
back
it for a
shooting.
month. We've watched Donovan Mitchell do it for 7 years.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about right now. I ain't talking about last year. I'm talking about right now.
So hold on. No. We
he's
can
killing.
Fleet. Hold on, Fleet. We can fix it right now. Fabian, give me the top 10 best players in the NBA right now. Right now.
Man. Neither one of them are in it for
now.
me. Neither one of them are better than KD and Joker. What was injured? Somebody just got injured that was good.
Oh,
KD, Joker. He ain't better than his teammate. Donovan Mitchell ain't better than Banchero either. So I like the 10 guys is the usual at this point. But we talking about, forget whether they should be top 10. We talking about who's better amongst them. Franz Wagner for me is not tough.
This is not about just trying to slight Wagner. This is about showing respect to the guys that have done it and continue to do it. Put Franz Wagner on his team, on a team by himself as the best player and lead us. Not, step in while the best player on the team is out for a period of time. That's a different ballgame. Like, I'm not slighting Franz, but Franz is not the best player on his team right now, leading them, and knowing that, okay, I don't have to wait for Banchero to come back. Now, if Banchero's not coming back, then what? Then we're going to lean on him. How good is Orlando?
They're not going to beat Cleveland. They need Banchero to come back.
They're not going to beat anybody. They're not going to beat anybody.
In the playoffs, there could be a bunch of teams in that.
Without Banchero and Franz Wagner's your best.
They might get Milwaukee out of here.
They're gonna get swept.
Okay,
they're gonna get swept.
Listen,
so Orlando without Banchero is getting Milwaukee out of here.
What? Milwaukee plays no. Matter of fact, let me take that. Let me slow down because the kid. What's the two guards' name? Aaron, not Jackson. Whoever they put in there as a two guard, he's D'ing up for them now. So they're getting better. They won a couple games lately. We'll see what's going on. But from what we've seen in the first month of the season, Milwaukee ain't messing with no Orlando. Orlando plays defense. So I've been telling y'all for years. You don't listen. The Knicks don't play defense.
It's not
no, I don't expect to beat anybody.
You gotta have in the playoffs. You gotta have a nigga that could take me, go get me a game or two or three. Franz,
You've been correct about. Hold on. You've been correct about Orlando. That's a fact. But now you're going too far. Remember, you're saying if they don't have Banchero, that they could beat a team in the playoffs. Come on, bro. All right. Listen, man.
They were 5th seed last year. Franz, there was some time where I don't know, Banchero missed some time, but Franz had some good numbers with Banchero off the court. This doesn't it surprises me a little bit, but he's nice, man. He's nice, I just love Franz's game.
No, we know he's nice, but for some lists to have him top 11, that's out of control. Now I agree. Cat and Brunson this season is not top 10. It's not.
Hold on. Stop right there. Yeah, Cat
is a top 10 player in the league right now.
So all right, so hold on.
Through the first 20 games.
Cat has an argument.
Stay right there. Hold on. Listen, stay right there. Real quick. Joker, Anthony Davis,
Tatum,
SGA, Tatum, Giannis. We can feel how we want. Milwaukee's getting it together.
Kevin Durant,
KD. Do you see De'Aaron Fox and them over there in Sacramento?
He got an argument now.
They stink. The Nets just beat them.
No, I agree, Flea. All right.
They don't stink, but they're not.
We get to them in a second. Yo, Flea. It looked like Fox said, I don't care what this team looks like right now. Give me the ball.
I took away Fox.
Right there. I don't like that. We can talk about that later.
You still got Donovan Mitchell. That's 7. Now, I didn't name Ant-Man. I didn't name, it's a couple guys I didn't name. Ja Morant, I know a lot of them guys was hurt. I didn't name LaMelo Ball, who's having a hell of a season.
He's chucking.
I'm not saying I wouldn't take Cat over them guys. I'm saying right now, I understand Cat is playing great, but it's tough. To me, it's just not clear cut.
The difference what you said right now, Flea, is that Karl Anthony Towns isn't the clear-cut leader of his team. And everybody you just mentioned is.
Karl Anthony Towns is like 27-13 right now. Karl Anthony Towns is playing his ass off. So
he's tough.
And we have a winning record. All of those guys that you named have winning record. Like, we got to Cat. I'm not too mad at Cat.
Hold on. How about Wemby playing hella basketball right now?
He's not top 10 though. I wish
okay.
Cat, all them chucking threes. Cat. No, that's the difference. Wemby settling. I sound like a broken record. I just cannot believe Cat's not. That's why I'm not mad at his defense. I didn't even
name Luka, Kyrie.
Hold on. Let's stop right there. No. Oh boy, let's stop right there. Anybody who has the balls to mention Luka Doncic today about MVP ever again, I might ban you from AllBall TV YouTube. Don't ever bring him up again. I apologize, Jason Tatum. He's not in your class. That Matador defense is horrible. You should never be mentioned with the greats, the legends. That is disgusting what he does. Luka Doncic, what he's doing is enough with the attitude. How you should have. I don't understand how Jason Kidd, Kyrie, none of these guys already done cursed them out on the court. You cannot talk to Gafford that way. Nobody. You play zero defense and you be chucking. You're not having a great year like that. You shouldn't have, like, they traded all the coaches away from you, the general managers. Anybody else would get so much more smoke, and they don't. Nobody gives Luka smoke. Nobody. I don't care about his injuries. Don't want to hear it. We did it with Embiid.
People love talent. This is the NBA now. People love talent. People are in love with the way your game looks and talent and all of that bullshit. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You get to the finals. It's time to perform. It's time to carry your team to the promised land. Like that fat out of shape shit. Like, we was killing Zion. We need to kill. Luka comes into the season every year. Fat fish. He's fat, out of shape. I don't give a damn how good he is. He's out of shape. And if he gave a damn about getting in shape, he would be a total different player. That change of pace, and I play at my own. I don't give a fuck about that. You're out of shape. You should work on your conditioning, work on your body. There will be better results.
But Fleet, you gotta remember what happens, right? And this is what I used to talk about. Today, from sports media to people like us to fans, we anoint guys so quick. I remember 2 years ago, people were saying Luka's better than Larry Bird. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
You have guys that, Ant-Man have a good year, and now we put Ant-Man top 3, top 5, and it's like, yo, you don't hear none of these guys. I'm just trying to make an example of why none of these guys get checked. Being a champion isn't important no more. Flea hit it on the nose. People just want entertainment. They just want offense. And when you got it being preached from everywhere, that's all that matters. When you got guys saying Embiid is better than Patrick Ewing already, it's like, what? Embiid ain't even finished his career yet. What did he do because the talent made it look a little better? So to me, that's what goes on with the NBA and a lot of us, just basketball sports fanatics. It's all our fault. I'm arguing guys that told me, and they was dead serious, Luka Doncic is better than Larry Bird. Y'all used to be on lives with me. That's what's going on. So when you got that from the top down, when you got it from all your peers from everywhere, and then you got all these idiots, all the vets in the league that's gassing these young niggas up too, because they shit on the old school. That's what happens. Flea, these guys don't have to work out. They don't have to practice. They don't have to do nothing. And like I keep telling y'all, and I'm going to keep repeating it, when has the last time y'all heard a player say, I want to be considered one of the greatest and I want to play for championships? Some of these guys is okay with saying, now we should get to the second round and that's it. What?
But
What's the problem?
But I think the winning did cover for Luka, because it covered for Mark Cuban. Bro, they went to the Western Conference Finals and the finals. So then everybody started talking about he's on Larry Bird's level, he's on LeBron's level, and it's like
they said that before that, Fabian. This
right. Off his skill. No. But then it became louder because of that. But what I'm saying is that they used it to shield everything we were mad about. And if we have smoke I got smoke for Daryl Morey and them in Philadelphia, allowing Embiid to get away with murder. We gotta have smoke for Mark Cuban and them and Jason Kidd and them in Dallas. I'm just mad at, like, bro, you're supposed to be better than that. Like you said, you're a basketball player, man. And what's the Joker was a fat boy. He got the same handle and passing skills you do, but he's not
Got
out
a
there.
chip. Got a chip in 3 of them things. Luke ain't got none of that. Larry Bird had 3 of them things in a row. Come on, man.
But it's all. But I don't see. And Joker's a whiner. Joker be having a temper problem out there too, going at the ref. But for those big games, Joker's showing up. The way he loses ain't the same. I mean, last year was a disaster.
What the fuck does this mean? See, that's what I be saying. Niggas just be saying anything. Like what does that mean?
Who does Luka really
What does
compare
that
to the
mean?
most? Who does Luka compare to the most, Flea? Out of anybody?
No.
James Harden. And James Harden's style didn't do nothing to that Miami LeBron. What the hell do people be talking about? Nobody cares for LeBron's style. We're talking about dominance. Luka's style's not. That's what I was saying a couple years ago. That style is tough to get along with. They got away with it last year.
Style, whatever style you want, whatever. That's the problem. That's the problem. Niggas is worrying about cute shit. Style, go win, nigga. Style.
What you say, cute?
Like, come on. What are we talking about right now?
Listen, Garnett said something, and I understand now. A lot of these niggas couldn't play 20 years ago. I don't care about your skill set. I don't care about how talented you are. If you ain't mentally tough enough, physically tough enough, and got dudes going at you, they're gonna make you play defense. Come on, man. Come on, man. So listen. I had these arguments for years, and I used to get roasted. Y'all know me, I hate everything. Listen, I don't give nobody no props. And I've had these discussions, and I see what it is. And when you got guys like Paul George, when Flea sent the thing, where you telling the team, take it easy on me. I watched Devin Booker say, yo, y'all double teaming the pickup? Yeah, nigga. Big shout out to Booger. Booger said he's going to 55th. They should tell him you can't double team. Nigga, you crazy? We double team and still we out of here. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. So my thing is, these guys are all in cahoots. It ain't no conspiracy. These guys are all in cahoots. They are robbing and stealing the game of basketball from diehard fans like us and everybody in the chat. And that's how I really feel. Simple and plain. There's no way in the world every game is 130 to 140. And there's no overtime. Niggas ain't fouling up. Niggas ain't got 4 fouls. None of that.
I'm gonna keep reminding people. Me, OG, and Fabian was in a bar in Harlem last year watching Dallas play Atlanta in Atlanta. That's the night Luka had 70. And we didn't even bat an eye to this shit. We weren't even like glued to it. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? You know when you watch a nigga when Kobe go get 80, that's like, yo. You know what I'm saying? When guys go get, that was, y'all ready? Yeah, you got the check? Yo, y'all ready to rock? I wasn't stuck to it. I didn't want to stop talking to y'all to like watch him. It was, it's a different era. Different era.
I used to play NBA Live 95 with the fouls off, and you would just smash into people, and then that's what that felt like. They're not calling off. That's the part of the game where it's like there's 4 guys that are averaging 30 this year. Oh, word. Nobody bats an eye. It's like, this is disgusting. Now they're gonna start to change the rules. Zach Edey, your man Donovan Clingan, 0 points but 19 rebounds on a back-to-back in Houston and a victory. And Houston's playing tough at home. Best defense the last 10 games. Come on, man. Listen.
My son Fred crashed out the other night.
Oh my God.
He stayed crashing out.
He crashed out. My son Fred. Fred. I think he might have poked son. He might have
I think he got fined $50,000.
Oh, 50? Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way he touched them.
He didn't? Okay.
There's no, bro.
It looked like it. I think the ref
yeah. If he would have hit him, he gets suspended. And the 50,000, the only reason they got it like that, to be honest, is because Draymond don't get rocked like that. That's it. Because if they give him 100,000, they're gonna fight that. Yo, you didn't give Draymond. You gave him 10,000 when he told a ref to go F him and his mom.
That's still a lot though. 50 bands for me saying, whatever I say, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Do you know what ref fans Fleet's salary looks like, bro?
It don't matter. I don't care. But so what? What that mean? 50 bands? Nah, bro. That's crazy.
So how would you feel if you were a ref and all he got was 50,000?
For me, Yeah, I say that again. If I was
What?
the ref, how I would feel
If you
he
the ref that
only
almost got a finger in your face, and this guy told every ref whatever, and he's just like, yo, he ducking that. You think you think 50,000 is slowing somebody down from doing that again? Oh my, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. You're gonna have a
The
wild.
fine. So wait, Fabian, hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding right. You think the fines are there to prevent the amount of the fine is there to prevent multimillionaires from stop doing that behavior?
The
That's what
amount
you're
of the
saying?
fine, of course.
Nah,
That's what.
Get the
Fred
fuck,
just went.
yo.
Hold on, Fred just
Fabian,
went
are you
crazy
kidding me?
about a. Fred just went crazy about a month ago at the podium and got fined.
Wait. We got to spend a few seconds on this. You think that these fines are in place as a prevention tactic?
No, they're there to steal their money back. Number one, shout out to Jerry Harrington, who definitely explained that before. They were, and these aren't the only fines we know about. But that's number one. Number two, that's there to take a headline, to try to make a headline like 50,000. That's somebody's salary on a regular day. 50,000 for him is nothing. They're gambling at the crap table. That's
too
nothing.
much.
But that's what I'm saying. So you
That's
think
too little.
You think upping it to 100 bands is gonna stop him from cursing out a group of refs again if they have a bad night?
You know why? Because now, yo, that's 100,000. Now Draymond, try that shit again. Because now you know Draymond's next.
Bro.
I'm telling you,
Bro.
give him 100. Now what? You set a precedent.
Yo,
Bro.
listen, man, these refs. Hold on, Flea, real quick. These refs. Now, was that a good call, offensive foul? Okay, he pushed him. Might have sold it a little bit, but these refs miss literally almost everything. They missing traveling. They missing carrying. They missing everything. But to find a guy 50,000, now you say it should have been 100 because I called you out your name? Nah, bro. Nah.
Yo,
Hell
wow.
no.
Y'all are wild.
That's soft.
Me.
Because you had a bad night. First of all, Fabian, hold on. These referees are extremely protected, right? They don't have they're not obligated to come and talk to us or talk to the world after doing a shit job that night. They don't have to. These guys have to come to the podium, whether they had a good night or not, and come explain to us who don't give a damn about them why they play poorly. Like the refs get a lot of cover up, a lot of protection. Nah, hell no. 50,000 here, take a little 50,000, and if you have a bad night again, I'm gonna give you this smoke again.
How much you think he makes per game? Like LaMelo, like what 718 first said. LaMelo Ball got $100,000 for that pause, for saying the pause
Yeah,
thing.
and that's out of control too. Come on, man.
Well, he got
Bro,
$100,000 because he said that term.
Right. But what I'm saying is that that's there to also steal the headlines. I bet you he won't say it again. Guarantee it. They're gonna keep going up with that.
That's different.
Okay, no. I'm staying on the same page, the same point of this is the first infraction. You do this one time, it's 50 grand. Next time, it's gonna be 100. You're doing this too much. It's meant to try to stop you. Meant to catch your eye the first time. But to say that 50,000 is too much. No, AllBall saying is too much.
Yeah, it is.
You think that's too much, Flea?
No, I don't think in that case there could ever be a realistic number that they could find to deter me from speaking on how I feel at the end of it. Like, no, I don't think 50,000 when they're making 100, when they're making 400 grand per game. 50 grand, here you go. And I'm gonna see you again in 3 nights because I know you got our game in Denver, so I'm gonna see you again, nigga. These refs are ridiculous, bro. They're ridiculous.
What?
They're ridiculous, bro.
I think they suck, but I don't think
they're ridiculous.
Hold on.
They have entirely too much control over the outcome of games. They're too poor at their jobs. Like, it's too much stuff that goes on in plain sight for us to see as people that spectating at home. So I can imagine the players, the guys on the sidelines, the people that have the iPad in their hand watching the game while it's right in front of them. Like, all of people, they fuck the game up too often for people not to be human beings and let them know, yo, you messed the game up tonight. And now I got to be fine because I'm critiquing you on how you did tonight. Who else critiques them then? Where are they held accountable is my point.
Who, the refs?
Yes, Fabian.
Okay, hold on. I agree with that. There's not enough all them stupid ass reports at the end of the game. Yo, that was a travel. That shot shouldn't have counted.
The last 2 minute report is a spit in everybody's face.
Dog, hold on. Look at this. If somebody did this to you in the street, you are going to jail. Flee. Look what he put his hand in his. Nah, that's crazy.
You're not going to jail for that. Stop exaggerating.
No, I'm
bro.
talking about how you reacting to that. The ref just had, yo, man. How you're reacting to that is not that. That's why you gotta get paid. You gotta get fined 50 grand. He's bugging. Don't do that to the ref. That's stupid. That's dumb to me. Like, and Draymond be doing the same dumb shit all the time. And when he does it, oh, it's a problem. Nah, man, you can't do that to the ref. That's crazy. Now, if you don't find him and you don't find him enough money, somebody else is gonna go crazy, Flea. Flea's going bananas on the court. Oh, we smacking refs now?
Game. Yeah, but get the game. Get the game right. Get the game right. These refs is terrible.
That's this
simple and plain. These refs is terrible, and we have too many stories. I like a story Jeff T talked about with the black referee with the weird eyebrows. I don't like none of the refs, but he said one time, he on the court and the ref's like, yo, who them 304s over there? Jeff T like, yo, that's my mom's and my family. Like, so it's like them dudes are trying to be cool. They trying to do everything to really ref a real good game. A lot of these games, when you watch it, how you get the call wrong with replay? But these refs is terrible. Now, I'm not saying what Van Vliet did was right, but come on, bro, we human beings. At the end of the day,
I ain't saying this wrong.
No, but I'm saying, Fleet, they have to do an investigation because this is not the first time Van Vliet went over the top. Now, remember, this is not the first time he went crazy on the refs. Listen, they got to start doing like how they investigate the players with the low management.
I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry.
Like how they investigate the players with the low management. Investigate the refs with these bullshit calls and not reffing the games right.
The last 2 minute report that comes out every day when a call is in question and they get it right. Right? They get it right in the last 2 minute report as to say, like, here you go. Let me ease your conscience and let you know that you were right. What you saw was right. We just didn't get it right in real time.
No,
that's garbage.
But Flea, those be a replay. How do you get it right in the 2 minute report? Y'all the same people. They call the office and all that.
Terrible. It's bad.
So yeah, I agree with that part 1,000%. But Fred VanVleet is bugging out, and AllBall better keep the same exact energy when Draymond Green is going berserk.
Bruh, listen, I always say Draymond Green deserves to get kicked out every game. But to be finding these guys 50 bands, it's too much money for me. I'm just sorry. I don't care if I got $1 billion. Not just taking 50 bands from me like that, like I'm soft. So what, I put my hands in your face? You fucking games up.
Yo, y'all showed up with the Scullies and just took it to the back alley.
Yeah, nah, cuz come on, man. They're robbing the game around the board. From guys not practicing, from guys low management, from these bum-ass refs. Nobody come to watch y'all.
Go
now niggas want to be
refs.
stars. Now niggas want to be stars. We know one of the refs' names as Gucci Mane. I don't want to know who you are, nigga.
The players named him that, though.
So what?
Oh, he'll be.
I should know that.
Come on, man.
I should know that.
Scott Foster, the worst.
Zach Zarba, Mark Davis. We just basketball junkies, so we know these dudes. But
all them niggas is weirdos.
Bill Kennedy. You know what? I'll leave Bill Kennedy alone. Big shout out to Bill Kennedy.
They fucking the game up, man. Just the whole, you start from the top with Adam Silver soft ass. Simple and plain.
No.
They lucky they only got that in their face.
Not fact though.
They got mush. Yeah, for 50, I might as well swing.
Right.
And miss on purpose. I might as well swing.
Rodman headbutted. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, like,
look where we going. It sounds like AllBall may have not achieved success on his latest parlay. But guess what? You can on DraftKings, man. The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance in a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup championship in Vegas. First time? Here's something special just for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code ABTV. That's code ABTV for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Camp Resort. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/b. Ball.
Come on with the read.
I felt it. I was like, yo, Flea better compliment me. Flea better compliment me. That was fire. I felt the fire.
Right? Yeah, nigga. Smoke that, right? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Come through with the good read.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like OG at the 3-point line. Huh, boy? Fire. What the hell is he talking about, Flea? He's trying to disrespect. He was 6'11". Talk to your mans, Flea.
When was you 6'11"?
Against Utah.
Yeah, no, Fleet. No, wait, Fleet. When?
The other night against Utah. The other night.
How much we lost by?
Like 15. Like 15, something like that.
We don't win a game without him. These people talking about. These people talking.
It's very important. It's very, very important.
He's the most important. Don't ever forget it.
Yeah,
Jalen. Backseat, bro.
Slow down. Slow down.
Hey.
Slow down.
Hey, listen, it's my opinion.
Slow down.
I stand alone in my own opinion, and that's cool because we know one guy that does this all the time. And me and Flea been saying this. What's up with all this dancing and prancing around? Let's get it on, man. Y'all came on ESPN for all this nonsense. No, we seen Skip, we seen Shannon, we seen Stephen A. Smith. Jalen Rose used to flame him. Chris Carter wants to fight Skip Bayless, punch him in the mouth, apparently. And I believe Stephen A. Smith may want to fight Shannon Sharp after this one.
When it Stephen A., can I ask you a question? Because you're trying to run out the clock. I get you. You made your point. You're trying to run out the clock. Do you like coming to work and having a headache every day you come to work?
Excuse me?
Stephen A., do you like coming to your job every day and having a headache? See, you talking about what you think you know. One voice, one sound. When you trying to win championships, you have one voice, one sound resonating. And you and I both know Bill Belichick is a bigger draw than Jerry Jones. That's why he has coaches that he can overshadow. He couldn't overshadow Jimmy. He couldn't overshadow Bill Parcells. He can't overshadow because those guys won before him.
Your argument goes right out the window when you mention championship in the Cowboys.
Now you know more football. Go ahead. Okay.
Hold on. Come on, Shannon. I never said I know more football than you. Stop that. I've never said that.
Teddy and I are trying to tell
Back
you,
down.
we're speaking from first-hand knowledge about guys with this type of personality. I get it. You love Jerry. There's a lot to love about it. But Teddy, can you please explain to this man, when you're trying to win championships, you need one voice talking for everybody, not Jerry talking, not Bill talking, and then the coach, because they know this. Jerry is going to take care of the players because he's going to overshadow Bill's authority.
And they cut Stephen A. Smith's ass off on Twitter. They didn't want to hear what he had to say.
I saw this live. So as it goes,
hold on. Should I look for the Stephen A. Smith part?
Well, hold on, because it's not. To be honest, it's not worth it because they kumbaya it at towards the end of the segment. So you know what I'm saying? But that live, you know, that was interesting. That was interesting. That was interesting. OG saw it for the first time. I'm gonna let him react to it. Now, for real, Fish, that was the best shit live.
It was cute. It was cute. But I'm gonna say this. Watching it for the first time. People was over Stephen A. Smith, man. He's annoying. He's a headache. And, I understand, he's the guy over there. He's a superstar. But I think Shannon Sharp is starting to understand. Made a mistake. When keeping it real goes wrong. Knows the brothers and, you got to stick with my... Listen. Made a mistake, bro. Simple and plain. The choker is terrible. That fit was terrible. Big shout out to Shay. But I'm glad somebody's not afraid because Shannon's just as big as Stephen A. Smith. Don't get it misconstrued. Let's not get that misconstrued. But I'm glad Shannon Sharp had the balls, the cojones to fight back. Simple and plain, because people are scared to talk back to Stephen A. Smith. But like you said, Flea, what makes it whack to me is they kumbaya at the end. I'm tired of the kumbayas. Seriously. I don't see nothing wrong with going, yo, bruh, you don't know what you're talking about right now. Step out of this. That's like right now we up here, we talking ball, and Kenny A or Antoine Walker or Theo Rattler for Acker or guys that been there, they got a right to go, AllBall, shut your ass up, I got this. Simple and plain. And don't have to apologize. And Stephen A. Smith, it don't supposed to be a kumbaya. You're supposed to understand what's understood. So I'm just happy, somebody called them out because Fabian been saying it. Stephen A. Smith runs that joint up there, and it's so much comedy and entertainment that is sad. But I'm glad it happened like that because, like I've been told y'all, we have to stop faking it. Nobody likes Stephen A. Smith, bro. And he might be a good guy. I don't know. I never met him. But you can tell up there. You can tell. And I think Shannon Sharp is like, yo, bro, came over here because of the other situation. We ain't going to do that over here now. So, I mean, it was okay. It should have been worse. But, at least, he threw a shot. And Stephen A. Smith definitely backed down because, hold on, Flea, let me just say, I'm going to let y'all go. Stephen A. Smith is smart. Because if that was somebody else, it would have been a full-blown argument on live TV.
I don't think it's that, Flea. That's the part I don't like about Stephen A. Smith.
You don't fight a battle. Listen, Stephen A. Smith is not going to fight a battle he can't win. You ain't going to win that battle.
Yes, you can. First of all, you can. Go ahead, Flea.
No, you can't. And I think that's where it's different. You can't play boxing. You can't play talking football either. Like there's certain things that you can't play when you're talking about it, right? Because when you start talking and you don't know what you're talking about, or you're not well versed, or you know the nuances of it, the terms, all of that stuff with certain things. And guys that are passionate about it, know it through and through, they're going to eat you alive, pause. And certain situations, especially when it comes with football, he is trying to dip his toe in because it is football season. That's what people want to hear about. That's what people want to talk about. But you can't play with Shannon with that. You could play with him when we talk basketball, when we talk LeBron and all that type of shit. You can have fun with him. But when we talking football, and Orlovsky is up there, and Brewski is up there, and Damian Woody is up there. Those guys that are all Super Bowl champions, all know the game of football inside and out, both sides of the ball. You can't get up there and be inauthentic. And that is what Shannon saw when he was having that conversation. You glazing Jerry Jones. Now, we're not doing that. We're talking football right now. And you doing something that you can't do when we talk the game. So for me, that's the only thing I think for Stephen A. He tried, he has to get the ratings for football, but he doesn't know it well enough to really dive in there and roll around and wrestle with niggas. Pause. Like he can't do it.
No, I think on that point, y'all are right. Where his point was horrible because he was glazing Jerry Jones, and Shannon Sharp called him out on that. That's what made it. That's what made it funny. But again, what I don't like about it is you don't have that. You didn't have that smoke for Skip. Skip was glazing Tom Brady. That's it for me. That's all. Yes, he did, bro. I don't want to hear this. You pick and
What
choose.
does that matter now?
It's always gonna follow you because you do not have that energy consistently. What was so bad to this day? Because to me, what you just did to Stephen A, you trying to downplay his football knowledge, which is apparent. Like we all obviously know, bro, you don't know football because you don't even know basketball. And you pull that off because of the little names that you know. We don't believe you at all about football. So when it comes to that, you can hit him. Okay, cool. But don't tell me because Stephen A didn't play, he doesn't know the game. No, he's just stupid about it. That's the difference. And you can win that battle, but he didn't know what he was talking about in that moment. But that don't mean that just because you were in the locker room, you don't know that Bill Belichick and Bill Parcells are not going to be overshadowed by the owners. Because who do I always big up? About every single, I don't care if it's basketball, baseball. Yo, you got that Bill Parcells energy? I'm rocking with you. He was there with Jerry Jones. Shannon Sharp is correct about that. There can only be one voice. Yo, football is different than any other sport. That's why Shannon got adamant. You got to have a general out there. No, what you talking about, Stephen A? Jerry Jones been doing that since the 90s. Jimmy Johnson ain't messing with that. So I just think the point was stupid, but don't try to downplay Stephen A. Smith or somebody in that position when you do the same thing with basketball. Shannon don't know basketball like that. Stephen A. and they're not going to tell you that. That's foul to me. I'm just glad he backed it up with a good point.
But hold on. Now, you made a great point, but Shannon is not going to, okay, he never played basketball, but I never seen him, downplay or argue with somebody that played the game. Let me ask you this with the Skip Bayless thing, because like I told you, I think in that situation, Shannon won. I think he played it correctly. I don't think what Skip did was as egregious as everybody make it out to be. Now, was he disrespectful? Hold on, because me and you went through this before. To put your glasses on, all right, it's cute, it's a meme, it's whatever it is, but I think what he just did to Stephen A. Smith is totally different than the him and Skip situation. I think the him and Skip situation was so personal, it could have got physical. And I think that's where Shannon, what I'm saying is Skip was very disrespectful. When a person is disrespectful, it can get physical. Not saying it should. I think what him and Stephen A. did, there was no real disrespect from Stephen A. Smith.
So you think that in that moment, matter of fact, you think that Stephen A. Smith right now is not thinking about that?
He's not thinking about what?
No, because I think he asked Shannon to do that.
Okay.
I think that there's an aspect to this that says, yo, we got to turn it up a little bit. Like, this is a show. This is a show.
Remember what he said about Max Kellerman? Go ahead, Flea. Because I agree with what you're saying.
What I'm saying? This is a show. I think he may not have said word for word, do it like this, but I'm sure there's conversation of, look, we get along great, and the people know that. We've established for a year straight we can get along. But the people need to see that we're not on the same page with things quite often, that we can't have a little dust up on live TV and it be okay. Like, Stephen A. lives for shit like that. So, part of me says that there was a little coaching. Shannon went crazy, and I was like, that didn't deem the response that he gave. So it seemed a little inauthentic, but it also seemed like he had to do it because there was a discussion prior, like, yo, we got to take this to the next level, whatever that means.
But the only reason why I disagree with that is because of Stephen A's response, bro. He backed the hell down and he cowered because before you go, AllBall, he's still stuck on the point that because I didn't play basketball or football, someone can use it against me, and that's an old school rule. If y'all played, I can't go to this. Once y'all bring that card out, then that's the checkmate. And that's the part I'm always going to disagree with because ball players talk dumb shit too. It don't take Stephen A. Smith to not play basketball to learn dumb shit.
But
it's football. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
there's different shit. You can't go in the barbershop and just kick certain things. We could see right through you when you try to do that. And that's why I think if he did take it personal, that's why he's taking it personal. Because that's not something that you could just fly by night talk
But
about.
I'm gonna say this too, because something that's always overlooked is the fact that I could never understand the whole thing about this is disrespectful what Skip did to Shannon, because that is nowhere near what Stephen A used to do to Max Kellerman. What Stephen A used to do to Max Kellerman was the ultimate disrespect, because that was every day, 5 times a week. That's what he was doing. Stuff like that. And he would look at the camera, look away. He had zero amount, and that's my point, Flea. You didn't have none of that energy for Shannon right now. And Shannon was flat out calling you out. Bro, you can't have this conversation with me. That's when you kind of like, bro, you're on my show. He's always quick to tell somebody, you're on my show. He told Malika Andrews, no, you told me to be quiet on my show. Now it's your turn to be quiet. This is my show. You ain't telling that to Shannon Sharp.
But Flea made a good point. You made a good point also. Gotta remember, Stephen A. Smith is purely for the entertainment. What Stephen A. Smith has to understand is First Take will never be like Undisputed. Your chemistry with Shannon will never be as good as Shannon and Skip. The difference with Stephen A. and Skip is when it comes to the sport of football, Skip Bayless knows football. He's been around it. He's studied. So, that's why Skip Bayless feels like, and he can be wrong, but that's why he feels like he can talk the sport because he's been around it as long as guys been playing it. And he knows the X's and O's and things of that nature. Now, that doesn't make him right. But my thing is, sports talk today, that's the first time in a long time you've seen where it's like, nah, bro, let's talk. Let's talk the sport. Let's talk the ins and outs of what's really going on. You want to sit there and play and joke all the time. We're telling you what's the problem with the Dallas Cowboys. Forget the entertainment at this point. To me, that's what I got. And Stephen A. Smith wants to keep it entertainment. But like I said, I'm just happy that, guys are not, they're not allowing with Stephen A. Smith to just listen, man, just run amok. And I'm being honest, bro. Like, he's fun to watch at times. He's entertaining, but he's nowhere near informal about nothing. And it's the same repetitive over and over and over again. And I'm being honest. I think a lot of his counterparts, a lot of his peers, bro, they there because they got to be around him. If they could choose not to be around him, they won't be around him. Well, last time you seen Kendrick Perkins on First Take?
I don't even watch that
The other
shit.
day.
Oh, the other day? See, I don't watch it. So, okay. So, I'm just saying, it's and hold on. Did y'all see Ryan Clark with Molly the other day?
No. What
They
happened?
told Molly, stop screaming at me. Why they doing the tape? Yeah, like, so
Listen,
my
Ryan Clark
no,
out here, man.
no, it ain't about Ryan Clark. I'm just saying that dynamic duo of Molly and Stephen A, bruh, that shit is annoying. Because you got people looking across at them going, these two don't know what the they be talking about. And the jig is almost up.
I get that, but Shannon plays the same game. He just does. He just stopped smoking Black and Miles on the internet, bro. Like, knock it the hell off. Stephen ain't ever go that far.
Because there was a receptive, because the community that he thought he was ingratiating himself into, we didn't like it. We said that shit was corny.
Loved it.
Many people said that shit was corny, so he stopped doing it.
You loved it, AllBall?
I loved it. Yeah, you know why? Because it was fun. Like, see, for me, I don't take none of these guys serious, right? And I just think it was funny. The gummies, the like, I just think it was funny. I don't think he was I don't think he was Joe Hambo. I don't think he was like, a Kunta Kinte moment. I just think he tried to create a character to make the show a little more entertaining. And maybe people didn't like it. I liked it, because I took it for entertainment. I laughed at it. The shit was hilarious to me because it was getting under Skip Bayless' skin. And that shit used to be hilarious to me. But I don't think it was that bad as people making it out to be.
I think it was for the very reason that Skip Bayless said it was bad. He said he used to cringe. It wasn't that he got under his skin. He just felt uncomfortable. Like, yo, bro, that shit is not. I can't imagine that your people are fucking with it, because I ain't fucking with it. And that shit is crazy. That's how he looked at it. And my point of bringing that up is just about, so Shannon plays the entertainment game and he wants to joke around whenever he wants to joke around, and then he catches Stephen A. Smith, who probably was entertained. Remember, he don't know nothing about the Cowboys. He's always talking the same dumb shit about the Cowboys. I don't even know what he knows about the Cowboys, but I do know he be in the helicopter with Jerry Jones and all that. So for Shannon to say that was funny, but that delivery was, there was a little low blow delivery to it. He was kind, to me, Flea, there was a low blow delivery for that. And I just like to see people cower and be inconsistent, and then they're gonna come on their show later and not have the same energy. That's what I like, Flea.
Well, we'll see, because he finds any little topic to bring up on his podcast. So we shall see if he's brave enough to take that little snippet and create, some content from it. We'll see.
Stephen A. Smith is on NFL Countdown.
He's been begging to do that for a long time.
Is that real, Fish?
He's been begging to do that for a long time, so I won't be surprised.
I got on Monday night countdown on NFL. Yeah, he on it. Yup. Yeah. Hold on. I can't turn the camera. Hold on, yo. Your man got the all black on. The outfit is terrible. He got that. Look, he got the black shades, the black hat backwards.
Black hat backwards. Hat backwards?
Hold on, look. So I don't know. Look.
Wait a minute.
Yo, he's really looking like Calvin.
Look. Check your man. Check the fit.
Who does he think he is?
Nah, no hat. No hat, my man. I'm not even gonna kill him. I'm cool.
Nah, that was it. That's it, Fish. He's looking like the broke member of Jodeci. Oh, he's looking like Jodeci right now.
And y'all talk about Shannon with the black and mild. Well, come on, man. Your man, look, come on, man. The mock neck on.
Yo,
everything is cool. Everything is cool. He could play the leather sleeves. He could play all of that. Take
the shades off and take that hat off. Yeah.
Take that fucking hat off. Yeah. Take that hat off. Man.
He in the building though.
He got the good Cartiers on. He good, but take that fucking hat off.
Hold on, fellas. We got a couple more minutes because I wanted to hear your reaction to this. This is a little spicy to me. I gotta find LeBron's comeback, but everyone knows I'm a fan of Pat Riley Jr.
So y'all about to make me talk about this guy. All right, Fabian.
I got 30 seconds on this bum ass nigga. That's Fabian, man.
That's Fabian's face. Look at this. He want to talk about this guy.
Pat Riley Jr., the next coming of Jesus himself at the head coaching position. He had something to say about their loss against the Denver Nuggets, and I found it interesting.
The third quarter, Pete wasn't there. With the film and we watched that.
Yeah, we just stopped playing. We just stopped playing. Yeah.
How do you, in those moments when you feel that or see that, what can you and the coaching staff do to, or is there something the coaching staff can do?
We can all, I think, be better. The organization has to be there, and really, there's only so much we can do, and we can try to joystick it as much as possible. But you still have to I can joystick it as much as I want, but if you're not competing and you're not playing, you're just not participating in the game, there's not a whole lot I can do, and that's an aberration to me. We've been punched in the mouth so much in games. We've been down and came back. We've started slow. We've started strong. We've had adversity in nearly every game. That's, to me, that stretch of the third quarter was an aberration. That's not who we are. And I reiterated that to the team this morning. We showed them who we are on tape. It's not like a thing that weighed on me much yesterday.
I'm sorry. I thought it was worse than that. I know. I thought he was saying
what did he mean by joint sticking it? What does that supposed to mean?
Like he can't drone it, he can't control the team. Like it's not a video game where I could just do what, say what to do or whatever. But to me, it was he's like, I can't go out there. I'm not going out there and playing. I was like, wait, what are you saying? And then LeBron the other day got kind of spicy in the press conference. Rachel Nichols asked him do you think JJ Redick could keep this up for hours after a game? You're gonna watch video, and LeBron's like, I don't know. I've never been a coach before. I don't go home with the coaches. And I was like, what? Why are you so mad? Well, hold on a second. Calm down. No fish. There's no excuses.
Listen, I'm gonna be brief because I'm being honest. I seen this coming. The Lakers are gonna have ups and downs like they have been, for the last couple of years. They're gonna, have stretches to where they're gonna be playing good basketball. Then they're gonna have stretches where they're gonna be playing terrible basketball. And my opinion, JJ Redick was not the right guy for this. I think, guys like him, Darvin Ham, I think guys like that need, teams that's up and coming with young superstars where you can grow and build with those guys. For JJ Redick to be put in this situation, I don't care how smart, people think he is or how great his basketball mind is. What have you done to get a roster like this with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, where it should be championship expectations? So for me, he's feeling the heat now. And no matter how smart he think he is, he see this shit is a difficult job. You're dealing with grown men. You ain't dealing with teenagers or kids. You're dealing with grown men with big money, big attitudes, big egos. And like I said, it's the Los Angeles Lakers. So for me, it's this is just the beginning. And I think LeBron, at this point, what's going on with his son not playing well. And I think LeBron sees now, like, might be almost time to retire because no matter how great of basketball he's playing, if you're not competing for a championship, what's the purpose? So I think, him getting over social media and just what's going on with the Lakers. Listen, man, they in trouble. They're in big trouble. And I'm being honest, I don't see JJ Redick coaching there for years to come. I think after this year, he may have another year. I won't be surprised if he gets fired this year, depending on what happens. If they be the play-in or get knocked out in the first round, I think he might step down and understand that this shit is too difficult. Or they may fire him. Yeah, I really feel like that. I'm not trolling. I'm not being funny. Like I said, I think, and I let Flea cook. And this is the same thing with Steve Nash. Once again, I'm not saying these guys wasn't great basketball players or great basketball minds, but when you get certain teams, bro, there's no room for error. But you coaching LeBron James and Anthony Davis for the Los Angeles Lakers. There is no excuse for no playoffs or play-ins. I think he's in trouble, and I think he bit off more than he can chew. Pause. And I think now he's starting to understand that joystick, yeah, these ain't kids. You can't, nobody going for that shit. Field goal, nigga, I'm out of here. What are you talking about? So, yeah, maybe he'd be good 10, 15 years ago, but today, nah, done. I don't see him coaching. I think he made a mistake. And I think during the season, he's going to realize that.
Flea, they got the same record as last year when they had Darvin Ham. What is it, 10-7 after 17 games? Anything from JJ Redick that you didn't expect, or this is just like, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen?
I didn't expect them to be 17-0. I didn't expect them to come into the season and not lose a game. Like, there's so much basketball left to play. For me, with new coaches and new players and new systems and all that, like, I would give that team half the season, 3/4 of the season to see where they really at. Like, I can't judge them off of 17 games. They're gonna lose 3 in a row, 2 in a row. They just won 5 in a row. Like, they just won 5 in a row, and everybody is calling Anthony Davis the MVP. They lose to Denver last night, and Russell Westbrook is yelling at him he's soft. Right? So, like, that's the NBA, that's basketball. I think the Lakers are not going to fire JJ Redick. After they fired Darvin Ham, they kept Darvin Ham for 2 seasons after they fired Vogel, right? This is not, at some point they got to have some pride in themselves and what they look like. And you know what I'm saying? And, like, you're going to fire three coaches in 5 years? Like, have some fucking pride.
No, I'll let you finish. The Lakers ain't have pride in how long now, bro? Let's be honest.
Since who?
Yo,
Flea, hold on. Flea, cook on this, right? Because I know you're gonna have a great answer for this. You're the Lakers. You ain't gonna make no big trade. You gonna have the roster you have now. Being JJ Redick, how do you feel with this roster? Because remember, a lot of teams is not healthy. So let's just say teams get healthy during the end of the season, and you have this roster you have here. Are you confident that you can make a deep playoff run?
If I'm JJ Redick, right?
Right.
I watched LeBron James his entire career. Like in my mind, I still think that I'm going into battle with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So yeah, I'm always gonna walk into a playoff series, a game where I might have the two best players on the floor, depending on who we playing. I might have the two best players on the floor. So I'm talking about from JJ's perspective, Fabian. Like from his perspective, him being a former player, knowing how much respect he has for LeBron James, he is looking at it from his vantage point. Like I always have the advantage every time I walk into an arena, every time. So he probably thinks he could get deep into the playoffs. This team, I don't think so.
What do you think the Lakers would have done if they never would have traded Caruso and KCP and they played the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago? Did they win the championship?
I mean, maybe. I mean,
2 years ago when they was in the Western Conference Finals, they got swept, right?
Yeah.
I gotta look at that. I gotta look at that team again.
Denver. Who won the championship that season?
Denver. They beat the Heat.
They beat the Heat.
Yeah. Denver. I'm being honest. I don't think they was beating Denver. I'm being honest.
I only say that to say that I think that's just as much as we talk about LeBron getting old, AD doesn't show up or whatever. That's KCP and Alex Caruso, bro. Talking about two all defensive guys that they're missing something like that. I think there's rumors that Dorian Finney-Smith might be available. Why not go after him, man? Like they need defensive guys to help out Anthony Davis.
Over there is playing in street clothes. He's been sitting in street clothes for the last 2 years. Jared Vanderbilt, he's the flyest nigga on the team. Every time I see him, he got some fly shit on. Fear God.
Yo, they had the nerve. You know the new thing they do now is they wait after the game and show what everybody is driving. They had the nerve to show him.
That's bad. Vanderbilt got some nerve pulling up.
No BS. Like they show that's the new thing I see now.
I don't want to see Jared Vanderbilt at all.
Yeah.
Period. I don't want to see you.
What that man said?
You've been sitting there for 2 years, bro. You hurt? Are you all right?
Hey, Fabian, I think your guy's feeling that heat in the kitchen. And I think he understands how tough it is to be a head coach. And I think, looking further down the line, it's like, LeBron is older. Of course, he plays great basketball, but AD is, inconsistent and injury prone. And it's like I said, when OKC is healthy, Sacramento probably give them a run for their money when they're healthy. Golden State playing hella basketball. So I just think, Denver. So I just think, the Lakers, when you have a LeBron and AD and you're supposed to be a great basketball mind, but now it's like, it depends, matchups. Great teams, good teams. They don't care who they match up with. And I just feel, I think JJ Redick, is in over his head, man. I really do.
I don't. And I think I will repeat it again. He lined himself with ESPN, The Ringer, went on YouTube. He's not. Those are legacy, big time corporations. You could not turn on the Lakers job in his mind. This is nowhere near Steve Nash. Steve Nash had gotten zero respect from Kyrie Irving the moment he was announced as a head coach. Zero. This guy had a podcast with JJ Redick. LeBron would look stupid to denounce a coach position for that guy when you sitting down with him drinking wine, talking the game.
So what respect are the Lakers giving that you see that the Nets didn't give Steve Nash? Just asking.
Kyrie Irving said we don't need a head coach.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying. So where's the big respect? Because you just said something that LeBron said that seems a little disrespectful. So where's the big respect for JJ Redick from the Lakers?
It was nowhere near. I don't want him as a coach. I don't need a coach. He's just saying. I think he was heated, and he was heated. It could be interpreted as that. Like I ain't got no. But I don't remember when. I'm sorry, I don't have a pure answer for you, but I don't remember them respecting Steve Nash. I don't recall any one of them respecting Steve Nash. The media members, nobody had any respect for Steve Nash. JJ Redick is split.
They respected him enough to help him skip the line. Like KD and KD respected him enough as an advisor in Golden State for him to say, "All right, I'm over here now. I want Steve Nash as the head coach."
And fire Atkinson, who's now leading the Cleveland Cavaliers and had led the Nets at that time.
Right.
Yes,
like I think they respect. I think they show that they respect JJ Redick. I think they like the voice that he like. It's a different voice. I just see Dalton Connect is asking this dude, "Yo, what did you do pregame? What are your pregame workouts?" Dalton Connect is a rookie, and he's one of the best rookies in the league right now, playing some of the best basketball. But he wants to know, "Yo, what did you do?" Right? If that ain't respect, I don't know what is. LeBron helped you skip the line. Anthony Davis is, treating you like, just the optics. If we just talking about what we see, yeah, them niggas look way happier than they did with Darvin Ham.
Also, fellas, just real quick. Atlanta is playing Dallas, and they have mic'd up Kevin Willis and Joe Johnson. And I just want people to put respect on Kevin Willis' name. He averaged 14 and 9.7 rebounds for his career. So just put a little respect on Kevin Willis' name, man, because some guys that hear that name flee and kick him in the dirt. Man, damn near averaging double-double, man.
I think that was a shot at Russell Westbrook. He thinks he's slick.
No. I swear to everything I love. No. I'm just saying, guys say Kevin Willis and they just automatically shit on him. And when they put his numbers up, it's like, oh shit, 14 and 9.7 rebounds for his career.
20 seasons.
Sharpest elbows you ever seen in your life. You ever seen him.
Imagine him putting somebody in the headlock. Like if Draymond, try that.
Imagine you get hit with one. Like, remember when Ron Artest hit
James Harden?
Imagine that from Kevin Willis, bro.
No,
Draymond,
you think you putting Kevin Willis in the headlock at 80 years old? Kevin Willis might still fuck you up. Yo,
there's a reason why those guys had to stay in shape. If you remember Kevin Willis in his last season, he looked like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he could go out there and play 40 minutes.
That's a fact. Yeah. But big shout out to the OGs, man. That's all.
Kevin
Willis. They have some solid numbers. Yeah.
That is, man.
Oh, they got Dominique up there. Okay. Landon trying to pull it out.
Well, they say I think that Luka's not playing. This guy got sick. Grimes got sick.
Yeah, Luka not playing. That's why it's a close game. This game's terrible. Our brothers, Knicks at 8:30, man.
Oh, it's a good start. Thank you. Doing us a favor. Instead of them damn 10 o'clock games, man.
Yeah, 8:30. Yep.
Come out with some energy, man. Come out with some energy. We don't. We get run off the floor. Run off the floor.
It's about to be over.
Hopefully I ain't gotta go in the hospital for another couple days, man. I might have to go lie tomorrow to show my face.
Yeah, RP's looking for you, man.
I ain't no punk, man. I'll go lie tomorrow.
Hold on, you saw what RP said earlier. He said, "Yo, old boy, who's your favorite DJ?" DJ Jazzy Jeff. The dad jokes get me all the time, man. Yes, FYF Sports, Brunson over Ant-Man. What's he doing over there? Who Randall look better side by side with as a sidekick? FYF. Don't get smoked. Don't come in here with your bum microphone. Go grab a mic, go in the studio, Joe. Come in our studio.
Hey, Flea, everybody looking dirt at this point, man. You can't vouch for nobody right now, man, to be honest with you.
I could vouch for OG.
It's too early.
I could vouch for OG. That's what I could vouch for.
I hear you.
Too.
We lost. Double digits. Smoked.
Weeknights, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. weeknights, Monday through Friday. AllBall TV, Knicks Rehab. Of course, we appreciate the chat. Love the love. Missed a couple of y'all in the building, man. Tap in.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.